my name is Jess, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a houseplant tour, but before I start, I just super quickly want to go over a couple things. Number one, yes, I do have like a whole ton of unfolded laundry sitting behind me. My husband and I really hate folding laundry, so it's a stalemate right now, and eventually one of us will get sick of it and fold it, but for now, we're putting up with it. The other thing is I am not like a plant expert by any means. I am a hobbyist, so some of my plants I don't know what their name are. I don't know the name of some of my plants, I'll leave it at that. And I will absolutely pronounce some of them wrong, but hey, I'm human and I'm sorry. The other couple things is I have a gaming channel, not a plant channel, so if you're looking for other plant videos, I don't have any more on my channel. And finally, I'm filming all of this on my iPhone. It's just so much easier to like walk around my house with my iPhone than it is with like a camera. So I don't know if that's relevant or not, but I thought I'd let you know anyway. So let's get into the video. Okay, so we are going to be starting here just with some propagation things I've got going on. These are all just like a bunch of cuttings that I've gotten from my garden. These ones I actually had fallen off somewhere at my local grocery store, and they said that I could have them. So that's those ones. These are from my grandma. These are from someone at work. Then these are also from my own chain of hearts that I kind of killed it. So I kept these leaves and then decided to try and like repropagate them and start the chain of hearts again. Then in this little one here, I have just a bunch of succulents. Not really sure what they are. I think that one's a crassula and that one is a donkey tail. But aside from that, they're just succulents I thought looked cool. And then I have a few more things propagating in here. I stole these from my grandma's garden, so they're all going pretty good as well. So we'll see what happens there. This little dude here is a magic bean tree. So he has these like little beanie things here. And then when they crack open, like the stem comes out of them. When I actually bought this, I thought it only grew to 40 centimeters. Turns out I misread and it grows to 40 meters, which I doubt it'll do in this kind of pot, but I guess we'll see what happens with that one. So coming up over Laundry Mountain up to here, that is a rubber tree, just like the standard kind of one in that yellow pot. That's a button fern, another succulent, and I believe that that's peperomia jade. That's some cuttings that someone also gave me, so I'm hoping that they continue to grow really well. Then coming across, I have some more propagation things going on here. These are two more of the rubber trees. Again, someone gave these to me. Heaps of people at my work are into plants. We kind of do like massive plant swaps. So this is just like a root cutting. No, not a root cutting, sorry, a stem cutting. So I don't know if that'll actually do anything. It looks like it could be dying. But this one here is actually a root cutting, so it'll hopefully grow. Then I've got a bunch of things just propagating here. These are all just like parts of succulents from my garden or my grandma's garden. I just go and pick a few leaves off and see if I can make them into big things. This is my chain of hearts that as I said, I killed. So I put all the tubers back in and I'm hoping that they will like resprout. Then there's some little offshoots from my Chinese money plant. Actually, most of these are just like offshoots from plants that I already have, and I'm just trying to propagate them back up to make them even bigger. And this one here is called like a pancake plant. It's some kind of succulent. And I just thought it was so cool. Like it's super flat, as you can see. It just looks awesome. So that is just chilling there until I find a home for it. This is my fiddle leaf fig. His name is Figgy and he's amazing. He's grown quite a lot since I got him. This is his latest leaf. So I'm not sure when he's going to produce another one, but there's been about 5 new leaves since I bought him. So it's going really good actually. I'm proud of that. Then on this shelf here, this is one of those pink panthers. She's doing pretty good. She just sits there in that pot. This is unknown cactus or succulent. I kind of just got it because it looked cool. It was at my plant store, so I don't really know what that does. This one here is a dumb cane, and I overwatered it. That's what that yellow is. I think I overwatered it all because usually when you have like soft yellow leaves, it's overwatering, and then when it's like crispy yellow leaves, that's when it's like dry or too much sun. So I definitely overwatered this guy, so I'll probably clean him up a little bit, and I think he'll be fine. I'm just letting him dry out. This is my Hoya Indian rope. I bought him mostly for the cool leaves. It hasn't flowered yet. It probably won't now that we're kind of getting into cooler, well, not getting into cooler weather, but I think it's too late for it to flower this season. So hopefully next season that'd be amazing. Then this is my Chinese money plant. This little dude's had some trauma. I kind of repotted him and then overwatered him, so he kind of had some issues, but he's coming back now. He's had a few little babies, which you saw before. He's getting some new leaves, so he's doing good. I'm just letting him kind of dry out and sit in a more sunny spot, and he's pretty happy. I'm waiting on a cactus to arrive to go in that pot. And then this is another one that I kind of just bought at my plant store. Don't know what it is, but thought it looked cool. So I just popped it in this little glass thing, and there it sits. These here are all new. I got these succulents from the mail. Like, I ordered them online. So these are all just various cuttings that I've just kind of put in here and just waiting for them to kind of settle in, but they look really cool. I love them all. This dude here I need to do something with. I think I'm going to repot him outside. He's looking pretty sad. He's really leggy. So I don't know. I'll fix him up later, but right now he just sits there. Then this is a Peperomia Rosso. His name is Ross, naturally. He just sits there and chills. He's pretty good. And this is another Peperomia that I also overwatered, but is coming right back to life. There's heaps of new growth in there now, so he's doing just fine. I find that these guys like to be a little bit more dry. I kind of thought that they wanted to be more wet, but they like to be not watered so much. So I probably water it like once a week or once a fortnight, and that is what is making them thrive the most. This is a random cactus that it's really cool. It kind of reminds me of like Marge Simpson's hair. So I probably will end up naming her Marge, but I haven't named her quite yet. This is, I think it's a Chrysula springtime, something along those lines. Not 100% sure, but again, has a really pretty flower on it in summer. So that's where that one sits. And then this is one of those anthurium. It gets like a pink flower on it, but this is a very small variety of it. So hopefully it'll grow up to be a proper full-size one at some point, but for now it just sits there. This is another empty pot. I don't know what I'll do with that. I'll kind of just see what happens. I'm always buying new plants, so it'll be fine. This here is it's like the polka dot plant. So it's supposed to be a white one, except it's kind of turning a little bit more green. So maybe once the leaves mature, it will go back to its original color. He needs a little trim, like these bottom leaves are kind of dying off now. So when I'll probably give him a little trim on the weekend or something. I also probably gave him a little bit too much water because I kind of put the leaf trimmings back in to try and plant them again, and they do need a bit more water than like the established plant. So these are obviously probably just like old and also a little bit waterlogged, but again, he'll be fine. No worries there. Then this is like one of those little mini jades. This is Spike, my little cactus. Don't know what kind he is, but he's cool. And another little, I don't know, I think it's like a Hawthornia style cactus, but I just think, again, it looks really cool. These are just more cuttings that I got, and I'm waiting for them to grow. Again, love them all. Love my succulents. And this is a Hoya Potsy, and her name is Patsy. Potsy Patsy, get it? Yep, I know. Again, hasn't flowered. She's grown one new leaf and this whole stem. So I'm hoping that at some point it flowers. There's these tiny little things here, and I'm not sure if that could be where it could potentially flower from, or if it might just grow a leaf from there. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. And then this little dude back here is just a succulent. He's just sitting there and chilling for now, but I'll probably repot him at some point too and put like a house plant there, because I feel like that is really good houseplant real estate that's being taken up by a giant fishbowl, so we'll see. Then coming over here to this little table, I've got this terrarium that I just made. It's not quite finished yet. I only have two plants in it, a maidenhair fern and a Fittonia, and I just want to add one more plant and probably put in some like rocks and bark and sticks to make it look more interesting. This is a mixture of plants. I'm pretty sure this is a Calathea, that's a Fittonia, and I think that this is a Syngonium. It just kind of came all collected like that, and I thought it was beautiful, so I bought it. And then finally for this room is one of those bat plants or bat flower plants. Her name's Karen. This type of plant is the first plant I ever killed. And when I saw a mini version of her at my plant store, I knew I had to have her. So she's my redemption plant. So until she proves she's going to be less of a diva as my last one, her name's Karen. But we'll see how she goes. It actually had this crispiness on the leaves when I bought her, so we'll see what happens. But so far, like, this new leaf here is pretty good, so I think she's going okay, but still definitely Karen. Okay, so welcome to my bathroom. Weird echo, obviously, because it's a bathroom. This is another little terrarium that I made. He has got an air plant and another Photonia and a little bee. So he's pretty much done. I might put like a couple rocks in him or something, but for now he's doing pretty good. And then this here is a Calathea, like the rattlesnake one. I love the way these Calatheas, or especially this one, the leaves change position so much. So at the moment he's like creeping up against the window, but by tonight he'll have like straightened right up or even be creeping like the other direction. They're just really cool plants. I love them. And then on the other side of this windowsill, a few more little propagations there. And then this is, I think it's a Boston fern, but it's like a cotton candy variety. He's just cool. He's got this really cute little like fine leafed foliage. So foliage. I don't know, you get it. His leaves look cool. And then I've got the plant shelf up here with another maidenhair fern. That's actually a fake plant, but I really like the sloth. And then another Boston fern, and behind the Boston is a rabbitfoot fern who's actually not doing too well. I think I'm going to move him. He's just kind of not happy there. I don't know, I'll figure it out, but anyway, whatever. Ferns actually are kind of, they're kind of finicky. I don't like ferns that much, I've decided. I'm trying to keep all these dudes alive, but we'll see how it goes. And then the only other plant that I do have in my bathroom is this one, which is just one of those lucky bamboo, which apparently is not actually a variety of bamboo. And he's also got some little roots going on down the bottom, so he's actually living his best life in here. I don't know about the others, but he's doing good. At this stage, I only have 2 plants in my bedroom. This is Patricia. I don't actually know what Patricia is. She's living her best life in here though. I had her in another position and she got really crispy, and then I moved her into this room and she's just been loving it. And I love the pot that she's in. It's really cute. So that is the first plant in my room. Then the second one is just over the other side. It's called an emerald forest, and it has these really cool little like furry leaves. Like the underside of them are so furry. It kind of feels like cobwebs. They're just, I don't know, it's really cool. And they're supposed to get like flowers in the picture on them. And it's got this like giant tuber in the bottom of it. So awesome plant. I really love it. It was one that I just saw and I'm like, I don't know where I'm going to put you, but you're coming home with me. So yes, love at first sight for that little dude there. So because I love plants in every room, I have Henrietta. She's one of those like banana, what is it called? Like a banana... string of bananas, that's it. So it's kind of like a string of pearls, but different shaped. And she sits in this cute little hedgehog. And then I just have a grafted cactus. She doesn't really have a name. She just sits there and she's pretty good. I've only watered her like once in the whole 6-7 months that I've had her. And she just chills. She's amazing, actually. I should give her a name because she's just so low maintenance and easy to look after here. But this is, I think it's called a Roeo or Roeo, something or other. Or it's like common names Moses in the Cradle. I think this is a really strange name, but it's just this really cool strappy kind of green, white and hint of pink plant, and it has all these little pups in it as well. So I need to trim this up, and I'll probably give some trimmings to people at work. And then this is just like a succulent. I don't know what it's actually called, but I just call it like my cheetah succulent because it just reminds me of those kind of like cheetah-like patterns on it. So yeah, I don't know what I'll put in that black pot yet, but I'm sure I'll find something. And then coming across to this corner here, I've got a croton. His name is Caesar, and I love his leaves. Like, they're so cool. Like, the colors on them are awesome. Just love, like, the red and the yellow and the green. This is a parlor palm, and he's grown heaps since I got him. He hasn't really gotten any taller, but he's kind of, like, doubled in, like, width, I guess. Like, he just keeps on growing these really new little fronds, I think they're called. And he's so much thicker now than what he used to be. So he's a very lush. And then I just have some jade down the bottom there. And I just kind of like made this little pot thing myself. It's like 2 pots and a pot stand, and I love the way it looks. I think it's really cute. And then I've also got this here in a hanging basket. I don't remember what it's called, but it's kind of looks like a devil's ivy, but it's not. It probably has, I think it's like a marble princess something, or a snow queen something along those lines. But yeah, that's that one there. And then coming across, I've got some shelves up here, and I've got this plant, which is I think it's a Transcendia, maybe variegated. It's just got really cool succulent-like foliage on it. I keep saying that word, foliage. I'm Australian and I say foliage, so no, I don't. Foliage? I'm saying it wrong. Let's just move on. Anyway, I think she's really cute. I actually bought her online and she came posted to me. So, yeah, she just sits up there and chills. Then coming across the dining table and onto this little table here is a bird's nest fern. So this one, to increase humidity, I put some little stones in the bottom there. I didn't actually realize she was sitting in that much water. That I need to like empty that out. But under all that disgusting looking water are some stones, and as the water evaporates from the stones or something, it creates humidity. So I don't know. Being a fern, I just want to give her as much humidity as possible. And then this here is a ZZ plant. I love this guy. I water him like never, maybe once every couple of months, and he's got so much new growth. He's just amazing. Like all of this is just brand new growth, and he just sits here living his absolute best life ever. So really good plant actually. Just in general, these ZZ plants are super easy to look after, and they can tolerate low light as well. Vogue, she is, I believe, a Chinese evergreen. She's just got really cool patterned leaves as well. So she's kind of got like different colors of green and then like reddy pink through them. So she's awesome. And then this is one of those pitcher plants. So it's kind of like what is it called? Like a Venus flytrap, except it's got these like pitcher shaped things instead. So they catch like little bugs in their little pitchers. I don't know if he's gotten any, actually no, he does. He's totally got a bug in there. I don't know if you can actually see it, but there's that little bug right in there. So good on you, buddy. Love you. He's so cute. I love him. And then this is a little artificial plant, but he's cool, so he gets a special mention. So for those of you who like follow the old gaming channel, this is like where my PC lives, and I have some begonia here. I think that this is begonia, and I think that this is syngonium. I think this is begonia rex. I'm pretty sure, and that's the type of syngonium. I think. I'm not 100% sure. I just think. And then this is Wally. He's just like a cactus, and he sits there and he flowers sometimes, and he's super cool. This is a Hoya. Again, never flowered. Will it ever flower? We don't know. We just don't know. I hope she does, but we'll have to see. And then I think this is a Pilea Silver Sprinkles. She's done heaps of growing. Like, she was so much smaller when I got her, and she's starting to like trail down out of this pot, and I think that's amazing. And then this is the old snake plant. I feel like everybody has one of these, but actually this is a boy. His name's Eddie, Steady Eddie. He just grows at a really steady pace. He's just really good. He just sits there and does his thing. Yeah, so I like that one there. I've got this little shelf here. That's some nodding violet that my grandma gave me, and I'm trying to like grow. So hopefully that continues to do well. That's one of those Rojo Congo, I think, philodendron, I believe it is. This here is a Buddha belly, what is it called? A bonsai. So these like to dry out quite a lot, so it's probably due for a water on Saturday, but at the moment she'll just chill there, and she's got some really nice leaves on her too. And then this is I think it's a lemon lime pothos, I think. I just really liked the color of the leaves, so I bought it and I put it here, and there it sits. This is part of a ZZ. I don't actually know if this is doing anything like, oh, it is. Oh my God. Okay. So I just kind of stuck this in that pot, and if you can see, focus, it's got a little root on it. Oh my God. I'm so excited about that. I wasn't sure if anything would happen with this dude. I need to like repot that really gently so I don't break the root. I don't know why I pulled it out, but anyway, that's just sitting there. This here, oh, what is this dude again? I totally forget. I think it's a dumb cane. yeah, this is like a little dumb cane, so he'll eventually look like that, hopefully, if I don't kill him. And again, ooh, has he had too much water? He could be a bit dry. He's probably due for a water too, but I mainly water the plants once a week, so I'll worry about that then. That's just like a succulent. Down here is another ZZ plant because I love them so much, and just random cactus. I don't know, pointy, spiky cactus in a cute little fox pot. This dude here is really cool. I call him Plankton, and that's Froggy. Froggy and Plankton sit in a little pot together, and then on the other side of the windowsill, these two. I think this is some kind of Pilea or Peperomia. I'm not sure. My grandma got it for me, and he just, I don't know, little cactus succulent thing that just sits there and chills. Then I've got my crazy plant lady pot with a syngonium in it. I think that's a syngonium. This is Susie. Susie soft serve because, like, she's a cactus, but she kind of looks like a soft serve, so she just chills there as well. I love her. This is a cordatum, which kind of looks like a devil's ivy, but it's not. And she just sits there. She's grown heaps. She's trailing down here nearly, so she's amazing. And then this is Terrence. We're not sure what Terrence is, but Terrence is pretty cool. And don't worry, Terrence, I will not forget you. I also forgot to mention this chick here. Her name's Beatrice. I don't know why I give my plants these names, the poor things, but look, I talk to them, I name them, I check them, and they're like my little babies. So you get what you get. And then I have this little table here, and this has a fern on it. Again, I don't know what this fern is because it was gifted to me, and she's done heaps of growing. And when I first got her, she had quite a lot of these crispy little bits on her, and they're actually disappearing. So she's living a good life with me. Little bit. So this is my Monstera, one of them. Cameron's grandma gave this to me, and I love it. It's so cute. One of these leaves is new. I think this is a new, no, this is a new leaf. And it's all like, you know, got the holes in it and everything. I'm so proud of it. Then we've got this bookshelf here, and it has a devil's ivy, and her name is Florence because I just think she's beautiful and grand. So that's Florence sitting in among all of my nerd stuff. I've also got this random little Hawthornia sitting in Groot. I don't really know how this is still alive. I don't ever do anything with it. I don't even know if it gets that much sun. It just sits there, and Baby Groot keeps it alive. I've actually also got one of these grafted cacti here as well. She does all right. Again, I just kind of leave those ones there, and they manage to not die, so that's fabulous. Coming across here is a bird of paradise, and she's growing really good. This new leaf came out and it ripped, and I'm really sad because that would have been such a good leaf if it didn't like rip. This was one that I got at the plant store, and it had just like a little bit of damage on it, but I bought it anyway because it was pretty cheap, and I figure it didn't matter that much. But I'm still so devo that this leaf ripped because it would have been beautiful. But hey, she sits there, she has fun, she's growing, that's all that really counts. Then over here, Peace Lily. This new one is about to open. I'm so excited. I really like these Peace Lilies. I think they're just so pretty. That one, I knocked that leaf and I kind of left it on there, but it's starting to die, so I'll probably cut that leaf off at some point. But for now, she can just chill there. Then over the fireplace, we have another sloth. I need to pull this out. This looks terrible, but I can't be bothered to do it right yet. And then that's just another cactus. Don't know what kind, just sits there. And then here, guys, we have another Monstera. And if you look really closely, she's birthing another little leaf. I'm so excited. This one has produced 2 to 3 leaves already. This one, maybe this one. I think this only came with a couple leaves when I got it. But yeah, definitely this one. And they've all got the beautiful, like, cutouts in them. And I can't wait for her to just, come on, she's so close. I can't wait. I love it when my plants get new leaves. It makes me irrationally happy, but whatever. Small things in life. Then 2 more plants, guys. 2 more plants. This is a Calathea, and oh my god, this is a new leaf too. I'm so excited. She has uncurled so much. And then there's also another little one here. She's just got the most beautiful, like, nearly see-through patterned leaves. She's amazing. Her name's Celeste, and in winter I'm probably going to move her to my bathroom. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I just love her so much. And finally, this is my other peace lily. I do need to, yeah, cut that off. I just haven't yet. I'm lazy. I'll probably do it when I do my like plant maintenance on the weekend. But guys, that's my last houseplant. And I love them all so much. They're all my little babies. I'm just gonna like talk while you guys look at Celeste because she's so beautiful. Yeah, but I really hope you enjoyed this video. Something a little bit different. I just want to share my plant baby life with you. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you like gaming, check out the rest of the channel, and otherwise might catch you at another random video. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you all later. Bye bye.